Hey everyone, welcome back to Critical Hit Reviews. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest gaming phenomena of the past decade, Fortnite. Once the undisputed king of battle royales, it feels like the game is slowly losing the magic that made it such a cultural powerhouse. So in this video, we're going to talk about why Fortnite is dying, what went wrong, and whether or not it can recover its place at the top of the gaming world. When Fortnite first exploded in 2017, it completely changed the gaming industry. Its blend of battle royale gameplay, quirky art style, and unique building mechanics set it apart from competitors like PUBG. It wasn't just a game, it was a social hub, a cultural event, and a platform where millions of players connected. But over time, that sense of excitement has started to fade. One of the biggest reasons for Fortnite's decline is oversaturation. The game has been out for years, and while Epic Games continues to add new content, the core experience hasn't really evolved in a way that feels fresh. Players who once logged in daily are now burned out, having seen countless seasons with similar mechanics recycled under different themes. Another major issue is the constant changes to gameplay. Fortnite's identity has always been tied to experimentation, but not every change has been well received. Some updates completely alter the pace of the game, while others introduce mechanics that feel out of place. Longtime players often feel like the Fortnite they love no longer exists, replaced by a constantly shifting version that struggles to balance fun with innovation. The building mechanic, which once defined Fortnite, has also become a double-edged sword. For casual players, the skill gap has grown to an intimidating level, where competitive builders dominate matches. Even though Epic has introduced zero build mode, the damage has already been done. Many newcomers were turned off long before this mode arrived. Fortnite also suffers from a serious identity crisis. Is it a competitive shooter, a casual party game, a virtual concert venue? While the variety is impressive, it spreads the game thin. Instead of excelling in one area, Fortnite tries to be everything at once. This jack-of-all-trades approach has made it harder for the game to keep a loyal, focused audience. Another factor is the rise of competitors. Games like Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Warzone, and even Roblox experiences have pulled players away by offering either tighter gameplay or unique creative opportunities. Fortnite no longer dominates the battle royale market. It's just one option among many, and its uniqueness isn't as strong as it once was. The reliance on crossovers has also hurt the game. At first, having Marvel superheroes, Star Wars characters, or real-world celebrities was exciting. But now, it feels like Fortnite is more about promoting movies, shows, and brands than being its own game. The endless collaborations have turned the game into a marketing machine rather than a creative sandbox. Monetization fatigue is another reason people are leaving. While Fortnite's free-to-play model made it accessible, the constant push for battle passes, skins, and limited-time bundles has worn players down. Many feel like the game prioritizes selling cosmetics over delivering meaningful improvements to gameplay or quality of life. On top of that, technical issues and server problems have plagued certain updates. Bugs, glitches, and unbalanced weapons often leave players frustrated. And while Epic is quick to patch, it adds to the sense that Fortnite is no longer polished or stable compared to its early days of success. Ultimately, Fortnite is dying not because it's a bad game, but because it has lost the magic of being the game everyone wanted to play. Its over-reliance on constant updates, collaborations, and shifting identities has diluted what made it special. The community has splintered, and many players have moved on to other titles that feel fresher and more consistent. While Fortnite will always have a player base, it no longer feels like the unstoppable giant it once was. When Fortnite first blew up, its audience was huge. Kids, teens, and even adults jumped in because it was free, fun, and constantly talked about. But over time, the core audience has aged, and many of those players moved on to other games. Newer gamers aren't connecting with Fortnite the same way, especially since the market is flooded with alternatives like Roblox, Minecraft updates, and other battle royales. Remember when Fortnite esports was everywhere? The Fortnite World Cup in 2019 created instant celebrities like Bua, who won millions at just 16 years old. But Epic hasn't kept that momentum alive. Compared to other esports titles like Valorant or League of Legends, Fortnite's competitive scene feels inconsistent, underfunded, and less exciting. Without that spotlight, the game loses one of its biggest ways to stay relevant. Fortnite also benefited massively from streamers and YouTubers during its rise. Personalities like Ninja, Tfue, and countless others made Fortnite the most watched game on Twitch. But as the years went on, many creators burned out or switched to other games. Without those massive influencers hyping up every new season, Fortnite's visibility has dropped, which directly impacts how many new players are willing to give it a try. Finally, nostalgia plays a big role. Many players look back at Chapter 1 of Fortnite as the golden era, when the game felt mysterious, fun, and simple. New chapters are bigger, flashier, and more polished, but they don't carry the same sense of discovery. The more Epic tries to reinvent Fortnite, the more fans cling to the past, making it feel like the game's best days are already behind it. One of the things that made Fortnite unique was its live events, massive, in-game spectacles like the rocket launch, the Black Hole event, and the Travis Scott concert. These moments broke the internet and made players feel like they were part of something historic. But now, live events feel more routine and less impactful. The novelty has worn off, and instead of being hype cultural milestones, many recent events come and go without the same buzz. While collaborations are fun, they've become Fortnite's crutch. At first, having Thanos, Batman, or Goku in the game was mind-blowing. Now, it's expected that every season will be packed with crossovers. Instead of original, creative skins and lore-driven content, Fortnite feels more like a billboard for whatever movie, anime, or brand Epic is trying to promote. This constant focus on external IP makes it harder for Fortnite to feel like its own unique universe. Epic has been putting more emphasis on Creative 2.0, essentially letting players build their own mini-games inside Fortnite. While that's cool, it also splits the community. Some players love creative maps and parkour challenges, while others just want the Battle Royale experience. This division makes Fortnite feel less focused and harder to market as a single, unified game. Another big issue is the clash between casual players and competitive players. Epic struggles to balance weapons, items, and mechanics that appeal to both groups. What's fun for casual players often frustrates competitive ones, and what's good for esports makes the game less fun for casuals. This ongoing tug-of-war has led to frustration on both sides, and Epic hasn't found a way to satisfy everyone. At the end of the day, Fortnite isn't going to vanish. It's too big, too established, and still has millions of players logging in. But it's shifting away from being the cultural phenomenon that defined gaming for years. Its legacy will always be tied to how it revolutionized live service games. But right now, it feels less like the game everyone must play and more like just another option in an overcrowded market. And that's my take on why Fortnite is dying. It's still a massive game with a dedicated fan base, but the cracks are showing and the hype just isn't what it used to be. Do you think Fortnite can bounce back? Or is this the beginning of the end for the Battle Royale giant? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Critical Hit Reviews for more gaming breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one.